Okay, attempt number 2 at doing the fingerstyle thing. So I'm going to break this up because my last attempt was almost 19 minutes. I wasn't even halfway through what I wanted to talk about. So I'm just going to break this up to just using the fingers. I'm going to do another video entirely on using nails, preparing your nails, if you want to use them or not, all that kind of stuff. So the thumb. There are several different ways you use the thumb, much different than the fingers. The first one is called dead thumb. The second one is called alternating thumb. The third one is called swing thumb. And the last one is called double thumb. I'm going to explain each one in series. I'll give you an idea of what it is. So first of all, dead thumb, all it means is the pattern, like I did in the other video, is a simple thumb, a simple 4 or simple 6 or straight, is just thumb, 1, 2, 3. Those are the fingers. Thumb, first finger, second person, finger, third finger. And the thumb is only used once in the pattern. So that's a dead thumb. It's just used once and then that's it, you're done. And the same thing happens in the straight 6. Thumb, finger, 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 thumb, finger, 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 thumb, finger, finger. So the thumb is used once for the entire pattern. That's dead thumb. The second one is called alternating thumb. And basically it means you are alternating between a thumb and one of your fingers. And if you remember Paul Simon's The Boxer, now actually he's doing this. I'm going to use this in just alternating thumb. So what it looks like is, I'm going to bring this up here, it's thumb, first finger, thumb, second finger. And I'm alternating between 5th string and 4th string. Whoops. So it's thumb 1, thumb 2, thumb 1, thumb 2, thumb 1, thumb 2. And I'm going to use just a basic C chord here. So that's alternating. So the thumb is playing 2 different notes during the pattern. And you can hear them very clearly. And of course, your other one you'll hear this in is. And this is also alternating thumb. So, alternating thumb. The next one is called swing thumb. And obviously that's more than 2 strings, so it's 3 strings or 4 strings. This is going back to The Boxer. And you're going to hear that my thumb is going to be going 5, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4. Bum, 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 bum. And that's my thumb going through those motions. So that's swing thumb. So that's the thumbs just going all over the place here between the patterns. The last one, which is the one I suggest that you start off with to practice to learn how to use your thumb, is called double thumb. And here's one that I'm playing and practicing now, trying to get my double thumb working again. So it's a regular pattern in the beginning, and then thumb, thumb, 1, thumb, thumb, 1, thumb, thumb, 1, then to the next finger picking pattern. So that's double thumb. The thumb is playing consecutive notes without fingers being used to alternate. What I recommend you do is play an E minor chord, which is just 5th and 4th string with your 2nd and 3rd finger, and just start at the very bottom, down here, and just go thumb, 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 1, thumb, 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 1. And I have a metronome set up here, and I did have a metronome set up here, and I still have, there we go. And here we go. Thumb, 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 1. Like I mentioned in the other one, because I can't keep it in time, I'm talking. is keep it slow and don't get loud. Now, in this case, when you're playing the thumb, I'm going to bring the guitar up like this so I can show you what I'm doing. I'm playing, my thumb is going directly parallel with the soundboard of the guitar, like this. That was interesting. So I'm going from 6th string down to the 5th string, up to the 5th string, up to the 4th string, and it's all straight in line with the face of the guitar. So practice that first, and you don't even need to play a chord if you want to. You can just practice on the strings. And just keep it nice and simple and straight and steady. And that is double thumb. In this case, we call it triple thumb, but I don't bother with triple or quadruple or anything like that. Just you're playing more than one note in the pattern straight with the thumb, no fingers involved. Work on that. Start off with that, because once you get that steady and you get the feel for using it, it will help you a lot with the other patterns, because they're easier. I think they're easier to play than having to do the double thumb thing, especially something like with classical gas, where I'm switching back and forth and I really have to concentrate to get this stupid thing back in gear, because it's been a long time since I've done that, and I've been practicing enough, and I have to really practice hard to get this thing going again like it is. And I spend a lot of time just doing this, just to make my thumb like right there when it jumped. Dum, 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 dum. There we go, and back in time. Just practice it a little bit every day, work on it. Now, as far as the fingers, when you're picking, what's important is you do not use the wrist, you do not use the arm when you pick, you only use the fingers. And what you do, which I call it into the palm, but if you want to, top of the palm, it doesn't matter what you're aiming for. When you pick, I'm going to use my third finger here so I can get the other ones out of the way, you're just picking this way and the fingers coming in towards the palm. So if I use my finger here, so here I am, I pick, and I just move it towards the palm. It's not like this. It's just the finger doing the motion, okay? So keep it simple, straight into the palm. You don't have to go very far. You just aim for it. Don't ever try to get down there, because it's not necessary. And keep it steady. So keep your tempo steady so that you can practice just getting the stroke right. Now, again, I'm going to talk about nails in another video, but for this one, since I have nails and you can hear them, when you're setting your fingers up, first finger goes underneath the third string, second finger slightly underneath the second, and of course third finger slightly underneath the third, and I usually catch them mostly with my nail. And so when you practice this, you just go finger, finger, finger. And notice that there's nothing happening here. It's all with the finger. Okay? Metronome, very slow. So thumb. Nice and slow. And you're going to hear, you'll start off with some funny noises, partly because you don't get your finger across the string quite evenly. Any of that kind of stuff, don't worry about the noises, just take them to be, you need to be more consistent and practice more, that's all. And then if you have nails, then you'll hear some other things that you have to work on, but again, I'll address that in another video. So, this is all I got. If you have any questions or anything, feel free, ask. I'll be happy to respond. I also teach lessons. I'm in the Orlando area, so if I can help you, contact me. And that will be it for today. Good day.